Time to kill the Mizukage.
Such a fine man. What a waste.
It's not a waste.
I'll at least give you a kiss that will melt you away.
Sorry, but I have a girlfriend. Oh, you're talking to Sasuke. Sasuke is not interested. Sasuke is not interested. Sakura is my babe.
The second you attacked one of the 5 Kage, your future evaporated. It's a shame.
Nope, I still have a future. I have a daughter. I shall win.
You're not just a pretty face.
I shall be best friends with Naruto again. Right after I kill him. I kill you too.
You're fast. You're much better than I expected.
Zzz. Come on. Die, 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 die. Ooh, that scream though. That sounded really, really bad. Oh, I got achievements. Yay. I am absolutely unstoppable today. Alright, enough with the things.
It's over.
Chojuro!
Yes, milady. Hitomikare release.
I need to read up about that sword more. Whoa! I do not remember that being in the game.
You're holding out quite
now I
well
do.
for someone fighting the 5 Kage. You were a rather impressive boy, but it ends here. I've got no grudge against you, but many ninjas seek your death.
Oh.
Bye.
Kaboom! Now you see, I don't think there was any way that Madara
No
could have
way.
gotten him.
Don't tell me.
That's right. His chakra's gone because I've disassembled his body at a near molecular level. And you're next.
No, I think we'll pass on that. I still have a use for that woman. I suppose I should say, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Now you see, that should have gave the
Who are you?
Kage a hint that it's not Madara. Because didn't Aonoki already meet
I'd
Madara?
rather have everyone here first.
I can't believe some people actually think that I think that guy's Madara. It's ridiculous.
Where's Sasuke?
It's like Sonic 06.
His dust.
What? He was mine to kill.
He should have been dust, but that one got in my way.
Who are you?
And now you're all here, all except Danzo. Well, never mind.
I asked you a question. Who are you? Answer me.
True. But
Does it really
you've
matter?
already guessed who I am, haven't you?
So you are him. I'm stunned that you're actually still alive.
So you are
That's
him.
right.
You should be able to
My
sell.
name is Madara Uchiha.
In fact, you came in contact with
Come to
Madara.
discuss a certain matter with you.
Discuss what?
Nothing planned by the Akatsuki can be good. It won't even make sense.
Calm down, Raikage. Please, control yourself. Let's hear him out.
I'd expect no less of you, Tsuchikage. It's a pleasure to deal with such a reasonable man.
Oh yeah, so reasonable.
Sasuke.
Go, heal Sasuke.
So that's his transportation technique.
Yep.
Now then, allow me to speak.
Alright, let's hear the story.
My plan and other things.
Plan?
Yes, my plan. All shall become one with me under Project Tsuki no Mi.
Can we speed this up? I think we're at the end of the episode.
Become one.
What do you mean?
The Sage of the Six Paths. I assume you know that name.
The Sage of the Six Paths. You mean the legendary ninja said to be the father of all ninja?
He is.
That's right. Once the Sage of the Six Paths was revered by the people of the world as a god.
Not
Why
really
was
a
that?
god.
Because he was their savior. He saved this world from a certain monster. Gara, you once held merely one piece of that monster sealed within you. He was the aggregate of all the tailed beasts, an existence that possessed almost infinite chakra.
Yeah.
Its name was the Ten Tails.
10 tails? I thought the tailed beasts only went up to 9 tails.
No. They are the result of the Ten Tails chakra being split into 9 parts by the Sage of the Six Paths.
I don't like where this is heading. So, this is why you were collecting tailed beasts?
The Sage of the Six Paths
Indeed.
developed a certain ninjutsu in order to protect the world from the Ten Tails. I'm sure you're all familiar with it. The sealing jutsu system of Jinchuriki. That was it. With the sealing jutsu, the Sage of the Six Paths shut the Ten Tails inside himself.
Inside himself.
Why does it look like Sasuke there?
Exactly. The Sage of the
And now
Six
it looks
Paths was
more
the
like
Ten
Naruto
Tails
with long hair.
Jinchuriki.
The Sage of the Six Paths. A Jinchuriki?
I understand you're gathering tailed beasts to acquire the power of this Ten Tails.
Yep.
What are you planning to do with that power?
Revive the Ten Tails and become the Ten Tails Jinchuriki. I would then use that power to multiply my ocular powers and launch a certain jutsu.
A certain jutsu? What jutsu? What are you plotting?
A super genjutsu where I project my eye off of the moon's surface. An infinite Tsukuyomi. All humans living on this earth under my genjutsu. By controlling them all, I shall unify the world.
It's not actually a bad idea.
I will create a world with no bad blood, no wars. Everything will be united. That is Project Tsuki no Me.
That's insane! I'm not handing the world over to you!
Peace that exists only as illusion is just that, illusion. Peace is only meaningful when it is truly achieved.
There is no hope
Good
in
Gara.
the world as it is now. Don't you 5 Kage know that best of all? To hope is equivalent to giving up, and is the biggest deception of all.
Now that's also true.
I have already gathered most of the tailed beasts. Things are already moving according to my wishes.
Yeah.
Just 2 remain. Hand over the 8 tails and 9 tails. Cooperate, or it's war.
The 8 tails? Did you say the 8 tails? What do you mean? You took B!
The 8 tails capture failed and he escaped. Now he is a ninja who is perfect Jinchuriki material. And he lives up to being your little brother.
Ah, that fool! So he used this opportunity to get out of the village and play hooky!
Yes, he
So
did.
what will you
You
do?
fool!
I'm waiting for your answer.
I'll not hand over Naruto Uzumaki.
Of course I won't hand over my little brother.
I may not have strength, but I do have the powers of tailed beasts. You have no chance of winning.
But they kind of do.
Abandon hope.
Very well. Then I hereby declare war on you all. The
Please
fourth
don't.
great ninja war.
I would not like war.
What? Are you serious?
I would never say such a thing in jest.
He means it.
We will next meet on the battlefield.
Off he goes.
Well, what do we do now?
Form a ninja alliance force. It's the only way we can counter the power of 7-tailed beasts.
Yep.
I also feel we have no other option.
What about you, Lord Raikage?
I will crush the puny murderer.
But we can't let ourselves be bullied by the Akatsuki any further. We form a ninja alliance force, and we wipe them out.
What about the Leaf Village? The Hokage's still in the wind.
Those dark rumors about Danzo persist. And after what's happened at this summit, he's lost our trust. Danzo's standing in the Leaf will also become shaky. He must be deposed.
I'll pass on the news about a ninja alliance force to a Leaf ninja that I trust.
Who's that?
Kakashi Hatake of the Sharingan Eye.
Is that his official title?
Oh, him.
Yeah, him.
I'm good with that. He at least seems more trustworthy than Danzo.
Lord
He
Raikage,
is
we
a
must
lot
search
more.
for Killer Bee right away. If the Itachi
Danzo
are
used to
after the
work
Eight
with
Nine-Tails, they're probably
Orochimaru,
still persisting in their pursuit
and
of
Lord
Bee.
Third
Agreed.
hid that.
We'll put together a search party and find B now. We will share intel with you of rock, mist, sand, and leaves. Use it to begin your search at once.
Alrighty.
That leaves the Nine-Tails. Naruto Uzumaki.
I saw Kakashi Hatake and the Nine-Tails brat on our way here. They may still be in the Land of Iron. I would look around here first.
Understood.
In order
Yeah.
to stop Madara's Project Tsukinomi, we must keep the 8 and 9 tails out of his clutches. We need to find them immediately and get them out of sight, and fast.
This game is a little bit of cutscene
I
heavy.
can't even imagine the power Madara has already amassed from capturing 7 of them. The Ninja Alliance forces must also plan to use the strength of the 8 and 9 tails in battle. Agreed?
That is a good idea,
Absolutely not.
but
This is also a war
unfortunately,
to protect the two of them. I believe the reason
Gaara's
Madara
right.
is waging war with his 7-tailed beasts is that it's difficult for him to capture the 8 and 9 tails with just the remaining Akatsuki members.
what remaining
He
Akatsuki
may
members?
also be hoping to lure the two out with this war.
I also concur with the Kazekage. We can't afford to parade the 8 and 9 tails in front of the enemy.
Very well. So the 8 and 9 tails will be considered under protective custody. Well, Tsuchikage?
Lord Tsuchikage, is something still bothering you?
Madara's attitude. He seemed to have a great deal of confidence. In fact, we do not even know the enemy's strength. How will we fight such a foe without the Jinchuriki? If we hold the Jinchuriki back, and our Ninja Alliance forces are wiped out protecting them, it'll all be for naught. I think it better to let the two
Don't you mean for
participate
nothing,
than
or-
wage a two-front war
No, I guess it
alongside the
might be
Ninja Alliance
correct.
forces.
I wonder about that. The world's first Ninja Alliance force is being formed right now. Its strength is also still unknown. And there must be risk in Madara using the 7-tailed beast's power, or he would not have come to negotiate.
Yep.
Seems we both have unfavorable circumstances. But hear me. We samurai
It kind of
will
just
also
came around
participate in
like,
this war. Is this more
Give me the
satisfactory,
Tobis. No,
Lord
give me him.
Tsuchikage?
No, give me him. No. That it's war.
We still
Wait,
have
what?
to decide who will lead the Ninja Alliance forces.
On that particular subject, I personally believe Lord Raikage should have the honor.
Oh?
It
Oh.
appears that the 8-Tails truly is alive. Thus, I feel Lord Raikage will remain calm. Besides, he's been rallying you all together quite well, and he was quick to come up with the proper countermeasures. And Lord Raikage is the only one who can control the key-tailed beast, the 8-Tails.
How do you know that's the key one?
Mizukage, Kazekage.
Why can't he be Naruto?
With that.
This is not the time or place to squabble. I will trust Lord Raikage.
I too will trust the Raikage.
I swear half this part is just being cutscene.
You're the only one who's fought Madara before. Any intel you possess is critical. You better cooperate.
You still like talking down to people and ordering them around, eh?
I don't want to skip the cutscenes either.
But it beats losing this war. If the ninja world were to disappear, who would I quarrel with?
No one.
All right, I'll help.
The Ninja Alliance force is hereby inaugurated. We all have a lot of work ahead of us.
They all kind of just went for a meeting about the Akatsuki and it ended up in the world uniting. because of the Akatsuki. So, in a sense, it was a necessary evil? Yes, it must be. Ah, finally, I can hear myself. Don't have to listen to everyone talking at once. I even had to say something at the end of last part because I couldn't say it in the actual video. Oh, I got an achievement. Crash the 5 Kage summit.
Alright, next we should probably...
No. I'm going this way.
Just give me a little time to think.
He must think of how to propose to Sasuke. I mean, how to, come up with some strategy and sort his head out. If the object's to, cool his head, why can't he just put his head straight into the ground? I'm sure that's cool enough. Alright. Let's just walk slowly over. No. Let's run and jump. Up this way. Walk.
Where are you now? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about you.
If what that Madara guy said is true, then Sasuke, you're...
Yeah, he's pretty much dead now.
Would you be able to stop Sasuke? Or even kill him if need be?
Maybe.
I never thought I'd find you before I found Sasuke. Itachi Uchiha.
I have no intention of fighting you, Naruto. I only want to talk.
Huh. Trying to trick me isn't gonna get you anywhere.
He's not trying to
If I
trick
capture
you.
you right now, then I'll get to see Sasuke again.
That's not true.
Why are you so obsessed with my brother? He's just a rogue ninja.
Why do I care about him? It's simple. Because to me, he's just like a brother. He's more of a brother to me than you ever were to him.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt Itachi.
I'm gonna catch you and talk Sasuke out of this. Then this time we'll go back to the leaf together. I am never gonna let you get away.
Oh, am I fighting him? Yay. It's been a really long time since I actually played this game on the Xbox. So whenever I'm a little surprised about doing something, yeah, it's because of that.
Battle begin.
I don't intend to fight now.
Come on.
Even if you don't, I do.
Well, let's fight. I'll fight you. Sure, no problem. Rasengan of the... Damn it. I zoomed at that guy.
I see you have no plans to listen.
Well, no. Why would I? Come on, let's go. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. God, I'm so much better with Sasuke. Or maybe it's because I'm fighting Itachi, and Itachi's a boss.
Only if it goes the way you want it to.
Yeah, it's probably because I'm fighting Itachi. Come on, Itachi. Die already. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Boom. Let's finish you off with ultimate. Ah! If there are two characters in every Naruto game that I hate fighting, it would have to be Itachi and Deidara.
My new jutsu will flatten even the thickest wall.
Itachi is just a menace. For some reason, he attacks me really well. And Deidara uses a lot of explosions.
Great. Hang on, Sasuke. It won't be long now.
Oh, but it will, Naruto. But it will. Boom, 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 boom. Part 1 Sasuke. Ooh, nice. Loading screen after loading screen.
You've grown skilled.
What did I tell you? If I capture you, Sasuke will...
But...
And he turned himself into crows.
Genjutsu?
Yep.
You just said you consider Sasuke to be like a brother to you. What if
Indeed.
Sasuke were to attack the Hidden Leaf Village? What would you do then?
God, there is so much exposition in these games.
Why would... No, there's no way Sasuke would ever do something like that.
Sasuke is still a blank canvas that can be dyed any color.
I
If he
love that
resists,
description.
Would you be able to stop him? Or even kill him if need be? Could
The
you wish Sasuke
philosophies
against a
of this
leaf on a set
show
of scales?
are just awesome.
I would defend the village, and I'd find a way to stop Sasuke without killing him.
You're such a child. Your tales are mere fantasies. Ninja must sometimes make very harsh decisions.
Yeah, someone told me that before. Once. But there's no choice here.
There was never any choice
I
then.
never go back on my word. That's... my ninja way!
Yeah, Naruto's still immature. Can't just say that's my ninja way for everything.
I have shared some
Oh,
of
my throat feels really bad after watching that.
What's the big idea? Weren't you coming after me?
I'm going now. I have an important matter to attend to.
Oh, that was nice. For the camera, at least. I wonder what Naruto saw.
What was Itachi trying to tell me back then? And why me?
Because you're Naruto.
Naruto! Come back here for a minute, would you?
No.
What's up?
Alright, I'm gonna end this part here. Thank you all for watching. Say hey, subscribe today. Let's play the 311 way. See you in the next part. The music track in the background here, you just can't help but bob your head to it. How can you not? Listen. Enough listening, I'm back. And you think it's cruel that Sonic, he like pops the little rodents out of the robots, but then the rodents go in the